In this two-part panel, attendees were able to sit in on a conversation with Ms. Hughes and hear from leading voices in her media empire. With bedrooms becoming the new classroom, students are now trying to adjust to the new changes being ushered in by COVID-19. Graduation in itself can be a very stressful time for students, but facing graduation and a pandemic, that just intensifies the situation. Many students are still struggling to gain employment and are relying on resources such as LinkedIn, Handshake, or Indeed. So to the graduating class of 2020, just remember that perseverance is key. The World Health Organization still encourages the public to take precaution. Here at Stoddard Baptist Nursing Home, they let you know about the virus the minute you get to the door. So for now, keep your hands clean if you know what I mean. For NewsVision, I'm Shayla Farrow.
Hello, Howard. HU. HU.
Graduation is one of the most notable milestones in an individual's academic career. Post-graduation, students typically enter the workforce, but with the spread of COVID-19, the job market is in the midst of an unprecedented time.
I was kind of told that the job hunt was going to be like an interesting time in my life and very chaotic.
Job offices have been shutting down in an effort to combat the spread of disease, and some prospective graduates have already had internships and job offers rescinded due to the coronavirus.
A lot of short-term employment opportunities like summer internships and 6-month fellowships are either getting canceled or being postponed as people wait and see. For more long-term full-time opportunities, you're seeing two kind of trends. One is that either employers are offering more remote opportunities or they're limiting how many people they're hiring to be kind of staffed in an actual location. So I'm optimistic still, but as we navigate this new normal, there are definitely things that are give and take.
In a world of uncertainty, it is still good to know that there are some students who have been able to secure a job despite the pandemic.
I feel like the goal of pretty much most college students, including myself, is to, graduate and have a job lined up. And so I think during the course of your college years, when you're doing internships or like looking for that, job opportunity, it is a very stressful situation. And so once I did find or get my job offer, it definitely took a lot of the pressure and stress off.
Graduation in itself can be a very stressful time for students, but facing graduation and a pandemic, that just intensifies the situation. Many students are still struggling to gain employment and are relying on resources such as LinkedIn, Handshake, or Indeed. So to the graduating class of 2020, just remember that perseverance is key. For NewsVision, I'm Shayla Farrow.
What advice can you give us that hopefully will grasp?
That sounds like you need to give it.
Howard University's Kathy Hughes School of Communications kicked off Women's History Month by hosting a conversation with Kathy Hughes and the women of Urban One on Monday, March 2nd in Screening Room West. The panel was moderated by seniors Amber Tucker and Caprielle Trinard.
I really appreciated all the things that they had to say. They were very valuable pieces of information. I feel like the audience was able to learn a lot. I learned a lot. And I'm just really grateful that, they took the time out of their busy schedules to drop these gems and share their much appreciated wisdom.
In this two-part panel, attendees were able to sit in on a conversation with Ms. Hughes and hear from leading voices in her media empire. The audience was able to hear from women who worked in a variety of positions within the company, such as general manager, editor, promotions director, and more.
I came out with my media entrepreneurship class with Dr. Lamb, and it was a really good experience being able to listen to Kathy Hughes because she has just a lot of great motivation and she has a lot of encouragement for younger students.
Years ago, I realized that I was supposed to be in media, but my second choice for myself would have been to teach. The greatest honor of my life is to have this School of Communications named the Kathy Hughes School of Communications. Not because it flatters my ego, but because it puts me in direct contact with you and the other students. You know my story because of that. And I know many of the stories of each of you.
A conversation with Kathy Hughes and the women of Urban One turned into an evening of laughter, lessons, and valuable information. For NewsVision, I'm Shayla Farrow.
It's NewsVision or nothing.
Even in the midst of a pandemic, the Capstone NewsVision team is still your go-to source for all things news-related.
You can't go wrong with a team of dedicated reporters defending your right to information.
We believe in excellence without excuse.
So keep up with NewsVision if you want to be in the know.
It's NewsVision or nothing.
Who are the essential workers? They're also known as critical infrastructure workers, and these are the people that we see risking their health during the coronavirus outbreak. This can include any of the following people. Be aware of any rules and regulations put in place in your state. These employees are standing on the front line when many others would be scared. Remember to be kind to essential workers because they're human and they have families too. It's important to show appreciation for the people risking their lives. So here are some gift ideas for essential workers.
Remember to say thank you the next time you see an essential worker.